Today I wanted to make this video, and it's actually a video I had been thinking about making for a few days now. And after just seeing some things online and reading some things online, I've decided to make this video on Kaspa. Now, Kaspa, I think the price action for Kaspa, given where it was going, the momentum that it had, and kind of where, nonetheless, if you zoom out, it's up 7% over the last 7 days. Over the last month, it is down, I believe. We're going to see it, down 5% over the last month. But if you zoom out even more, over the last year, Kaspa is still up 346%. But what happened was, at least in my opinion here, we saw massive price action right here, right? Some leveling out, right? Which is valid when a project runs up from here to here. It literally ran up from like 4 or 5 cents and jumped up here. I think this is like 14, 15 cents. And then we saw price consolidation, which is normal when a project runs up that high. And then it ran up again to like 20 cents. And that was back here on February 19th. So we're closing in on 2 months since that run up. And then since that run up 2 months ago, we've seen just somewhat negative price action. It's not like it's tanked crazy. I think for Kaspa to be kind of averaging out here at 13, 14 cents isn't that bad. Like, I think, most people who understand how crypto works and understand how profit selling and these types of price action goes, I think it's not really that scary. But a lot of people kind of been turned off by Kaspa, but still, nonetheless, at 13 cents. I made my first video on Kaspa, you guys, on the channel 10 months ago on June 8th of 23 when Kaspa was at 1 cent. I talked about in the video how I was extremely bullish and how in the next bull run Kaspa can explode. But in this video, I'm gonna talk about some very bullish news here. Again, please drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button as well. I am dropping content like this all the time. But if you're unfamiliar with Kaspa, you can just kind of look at this image here. I don't know if there's a this is like put out by the Kaspa team. The tech, I'll just say this, and you can get and pause the video, take a look at all this here. Let me actually see if I can zoom out on this a little bit. The tech behind Kaspa, right? It's more than tech. It's like the utility, and this is like the farthest possible thing from a meme coin. Like, this is, it's debatable that, like, besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think from a everyday use case utility for standpoint, Kaspa can be there with those two, Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's just me being honest. Again, not financial advice whatsoever. This is just, again, after my own research, coming to that conclusion here. And I think one of the things that has been with holding Kaspa back is just the lack of a tier 1 exchange listing Kaspa. I hold my Kaspa on Uphold, but there's obviously no Kaspa on Coinbase. I think you can see the markets. Gate.io and Bybit have the two highest trading volumes of Kaspa. But like I said, I hold mine on Uphold. So without it on Coinbase or Binance or crypto.com, it's hard to really get that adoption, because I think there's so many traders that just won't buy crypto unless it's on those tier 1 exchanges, which again, to a degree, is valid, right? It makes a ton of sense. And I've talked about in the previous video how Kaspa not seeing that tier 1 exchange because it's fairly launched, right? And they don't have funds allocated to pay these exchanges to list Kaspa, right? So again, fastest transactions, scalable security, efficient proof of work, instant confirmation, DAG, Jonathan Sompolinsky, right? Computer science postdoc at Harvard. There's things that he wrote in the original Ethereum white paper. Aviv Zohar has been tweeted by the official at Bitcoin Twitter account. He's the other co-founder back in 2014, right? There's numerous reasons, if you do a deep dive, to be bullish, right? Just on the tech and what Kaspa is building, right? But we got some news. This is I guess I want to say official news here. Coming to this tweet, ecosystem projects based on Kaspa are coming soon. Okay, and Oisin Lee, CEO of CoinPal, replies to it, KRC20 is coming. Okay, similarly to ERC20 on Ethereum, KRC20 could potentially be coming. I only say potentially because, like, it's not like this is happening yet, right? This is kind of at this point just soft news, I'd say. But if this does happen, right, this might be the most bullish news that I've read on Kaspa in a while, right? I think this is massive, and I think this is something a lot of people thought was gonna eventually happen. But if it is happening this soon, I mean, you can see the kind of reception that this is getting. The same tweet here, KRC20 is coming. I smell USDT, USDC on Kaspa network with minimal fees. KRC20 will destroy ERC20, etc., etc. I'll put links to all these tweets in the description below, including a link to this image as well. You guys can do a deeper dive. This image here really just wraps up exactly what Kaspa is all about. But also in the Web3 conference in Hong Kong, Kaspa's there. Looks like they're putting in great work. You can see kind of the marketing, how it's working. Bitcoin was the Kaspa testnet. Conference has been epic so far, right? Kaspa, and then you can see here there was a pretty big party as well. Enthusiasm lit up the entire venue, right? Kaspa fam. So you like to see stuff like this. There was actually a ton of projects that we do cover on this channel at that Web3 conference in Hong Kong. But again, for Kaspa at 13 cents, I think me personally, I've been DCAing into this project for, almost a year now, continuing to DCA, and at 13 cents, again, Kaspa, given the supply, I think just a rough price prediction, like if I were to be as conservative as possible, I think Kaspa can go from anywhere from $2 to $3 in the next 12 months. Or I don't want to say maybe next 18 months. $2 to $3 is extremely possible, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice, for Kaspa. Given the tech, given how I think the adoption is going to happen rather quickly, once things get put into place for Kaspa, I really do think Kaspa has that type of potential to at least have a safe floor, right? There's not going to be insane multipliers with Kaspa, in my opinion, with ArcBlock, or maybe even Aerodrome, right? Just as far as if you're thinking about multipliers. But if you're looking for a project that, in my opinion, a floor is $2 $3, pretty safely believing, in my opinion, again not financial advice, that it can reach those levels. I think Project Kaspa is a project to keep an eye on and definitely put on your watch list if you don't have it on there already. But again, let me know in the comments below, you guys. Obviously, I'm extremely bullish on Kaspa. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.